Hello, coolers. Welcome to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. In this episode, we are going to be discussing on two things. Firstly, we start with manager Xavi Hernandez talking about the game against Athletic Club, which we won by 1-0. Of course, manager Xavi lauded Barca starlet Alejandro Balde after Athletic Club win, saying that he is the biggest revelation of this season. Of course, this came after another impressive performance from the Barca left back. We are going to be discussing on what Xavi had to say about that game and about Alejandro Balde after that crucial win. Then to conclude this episode, talking about Athletic Club duo Inaki, William, and Munyain, who went to social media and make sarcastic remarks following controversially disallowed goal scored by Inaki Williams in that game yesterday night. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Speaking after the 1-0 win over Athletic Club Bilbao on Sunday night, Barcelona manager Xavi Hernandez reserved special praise for youngster Alejandro Balde. The 19-year-old was one of the standout performers for Barca as they came away with a hard-fought victory against Ernesto Valverde's side at a hostile San Mamés. Balde showed good energy on the left flank, making probing runs forward while holding his own defensively on the flanks. And Xavi was full of praise for the teenager, claiming that he was the biggest surprise package of the season, while also lauding his maturity. He said, Alejandro Balde's potential is immense to build a long career here at Barca. He is the biggest surprise and revelation of this season. He's at a very high level and he's maturing even more, Xavi said. Highlighting the importance of the win for the team, the manager added, "This is a golden victory for us, golden 3 points. We played well for 70 to 80 minutes, but in a stadium like this, it's normal if we suffer at the end. They press a lot." While he was happy with the result, Xavi insisted that the team had to improve in some aspects, saying, "We have many things to improve on regarding the offensive aspect of the game. We had 2 or 3 chances to score another goal. I remember one by Ansu. We need to have more patience and be more calm. We are having the same problem in every match. We have to be able to find the free man. Today it was Xavi coming from the left," he added. However, he was happy with the defensive performance of the team this season, as he said. "We have won many games by 1-0, so this is where the defensive solidity comes in. I'm proud of how this team is competing. Today, 10 players came running back from a corner in 3 seconds. This is embodied in a player like Xavi. I'm excited because it's very difficult to achieve this." On the noise created by the Negreira scandal and whether it's affecting the team, Xavi said, "In the dressing room, we haven't talked about the Negreira case or about whether we will be punished in Europe. We have to focus. We are professionals. The president has already spoken. People are making conclusions about the Negreira case early on, and that saddens me a lot. That's all that I have to say." The manager also stated that he was not pleased with the hostile reception that his team received at San Mamés, saying, "I'm sad with the hostile atmosphere in San Mamés today. They have always treated Barca and me very well here." So those are the words from Xavi after the game. Yesterday's game was very complicated, I should say. Going to the San Mamés have never been an easy one, to be honest. And yesterday, with all honesty, I was expecting such an environment. And especially when Barca are in a lot of criticism when it comes to the referee case, the Negreira case. So you can always just guess that any little bit of decision for Barca or against the opponent team will be like it's cheating and so on and so forth. We can see from Inaki Williams' goal that was disallowed. and the fans were making life so horrible for Barca. And of course, luckily enough, Barca nowadays does not fear away matches like they used to do, especially during the days of Ronald Koeman. And definitely, despite how hostile the ground was, we still go ahead to win the game through a Rafinha goal, of course, which was quite important to maintain that gap to 9 points with Real Madrid. And with the El Clasico coming up next week, Sunday, it was of utmost importance for us to pick up all 3 points, which that is exactly what we did. So kudos to the boys. Even though the performance was not the best, they dealt with us like they had more attempts, they had more chances than Barca, especially towards the dying embers of the game. And at least the result matters. That's the most important statistic, which we were the one better off. So at least right now we just need the results just to ensure that we can get the La Liga on the back. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona consolidated their position at the top of the league table with yet another narrow 1-0 victory over Athletic Club. It was a controversial game in every sense of the word, particularly regarding the goals that were scored. Rafinha's winner, for example, was initially ruled out by the referee before eventually revealed that the Brazilian was not offside. But the turning point of the game was when the referee, Gil Manzano, had to disallow Inaki's Pena's 87-minute goal. While Manzano had initially awarded a goal, VAR revealed that Muniain had handed the ball during the build-up. However, the decision did not go well with the Athletic Club players. Shortly after the game, Inaki Williams, whose goal was disallowed, took to Twitter to post a sarcastic tweet that read, Ja 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 ja. Veteran Raul Garcia also took to Instagram, posting a story with a caption emoji to show his frustration at the referee's call. While VAR clearly showed that Munyahin had indeed handed the ball before releasing it to Inaki Williams, the incident will surely spark up further controversy just months after Barca were revealed as the main accused of the Enrique Negreira payoff scandal. This also comes in the backdrop of Athletic Club fans protesting with currency notes of Barca colors, calling them out for their alleged involvement and payments to Negreira for referee insights and results manipulation. Barcelona have remained tight-lipped on that issue so far, but they are collecting information and evidence. The idea is to make Joan Laporta appear before the media within 2 weeks to talk about that issue at large and deny the club's involvement in the matter. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.